Hi VOD girlies and welcome to the International Baddies Lobby. All around the world we are coming together in the most international, baddest lobby to figure out which girls slay the most in a point-based tournament type of tea. We're playing Mario Kart today. I just want to thank everybody for an amazing week. We've been really just on top of it as a community. The video that we put out on the main channel, best video that I've ever put out ever. The timing was fantastic, but it also would never have been boosted the way it was if y'all did not show up and give me the love. The VOD channel hit 10,000 this week. We are in the midst of a new era of Pokemon. We got Pokemon coming right around the corner. I really am riding on a high, and the only way to let off some steam is to get on my bike and ride. So thank y'all everybody for the support. I hope you enjoyed today's VOD, and everybody who's playing today, I hope you have fun. I'm excited. Let's open up a lobby. Hi, Mattero. Thank you, Mattero. I appreciate everybody who comes in and gives me such good energy because, you know, I sit and I ask the universe for the things that I want, and I work for it every single day that I can. This is the code, by the way. But the compounded sort of faith or trust and belief that people put in me, just strangers all over the world put in me, also helped to manifest these things for me. So I'm very, very thankful. Happy Friday, gynecologist. Just catching up on chat. Thank you, Matsero. Speaking of which, another good thing to be there's a lot to be happy about this week. A lot of stuff that's kind of scary too, but there's some things that we can measure this week. I do want to do a Mario Party day one day. That one obviously we won't be able to host so many people, but it's been a while since we've done Mario Party, and I feel like we have like a new, like a bigger group of people who are in the community lately, and I'd like to do another Mario Party with that in mind, just to like sort of like reintroduce it a bit. Hi, Bazooka. All right. Hi, everybody. So we are in here. Let's start as you know, we always got to start with the knockout tour. Let's get into it. Are we going to get into Kirby Air Riders in a few weeks? Fried chicken, that's the plan. I'd like to. I want to do like a tier list and everything about it. It's coming so soon. I'm like, God, the dust is just now settling for Legenza, but it's also kind of fun. It's my dream job, you know, to be doing this, but like now that I'm in it, I'm like, dang, video games come out so fast. Now, I haven't played in a few weeks, so that's okay. I think I got this. Top 20. I'm playing Birdo for the special International Baddies event. As you should, Pej.
Thank you.
As you should. International Baddies Knockout Tour, starting at the cinema. One of the girls in the cast today actually just had her debut film, and the only way we can celebrate is to let it all out on the racetrack. Let's go. We heard she's getting an Academy Award, but we're not surprised. The real question is, will she get an award for winning first place in the race? Because that's where the real competition lies. It's not on the screen. We always eat on the screen. The real competition is with the fellow girly pops on the racetrack at the Boo Cinema. The Bad Boo Baddie Cinema. My question is, who will be Humble Bee Wario today? If that's the aesthetic, if that's the tea, I ask people to live their truth. Oh! Let me get my coins. Because the one thing a girly pop knows is you need capital to see your visions through. It's the name of the game, honey. It's the name of the game. Big Baddies Technique. Top 20. Top 20. Top 20. Top 20. It's a top 20. Perfect. Mamaru, I think I want to snatch a crown. High and dine. Less finesse. I don't want to win unless I look good doing it. Oh my god. Zoe.exe. I hope that you enjoy your day off, honey. Sorry, I'm texting and driving again. Ooh. Ooh. The thing that the girls around who don't know is that I'm supposed to be top 16. I don't know about you, but I'm one of the top 16. If you're 17, that's okay. But that's just not me. Excuse me. Excuse me, I'm just trying to clear the way. I just got 17. That's okay. The X-Love new project, I think Riz is cute and all, but the there's like another song called like Bye Bye or something like that. That one should have been the lead single. I'm waiting to see if they do like live performances and choreo to that or a music video, because that one should have been the lead single for X-Love. Riz is cute though. It's just sometimes you can tell that they have like an old person like sort of dictating what the lead single is, because Riz is giving like last summer. But they're amazing performers and they're gorgeous, so they'll be able to pull it off. Now, why was that truck in the sky? I shouldn't ask questions. The only question is, will I get top 12? Yes. Whenever you get the bullet bill, you can breathe a little bit. Woosah, you know? All right, it's getting real. It's getting real. Just stay locked in. Just stay locked in, girl. Oh, man. Oh, well. Manifesting $2,000 for everyone who is woke. They do say woke is back. I just want to say, like, the whole, like, anti-woke, neoconservatism, trad wife, whatever. When you rely on cultural soft power that is exclusionary towards women and queer people, your shelf life of being culturally relevant is, like, diminished by, like, 5 times. Because women and queer people lead culture. So when you try to create culture without it, it's like trying to do a Shakespeare play when you've never studied dramaturgy. You know, you're not that kind of girl, and that's fine. That's the beauty of humanity and society, is that we all find each other's strengths and we benefit from each other's strengths. When you try to live life on just like it's like doing a monotype Pokemon team, like it's just never gonna work. Notice how it lasted 9 months, and even your like centrist auntie is like sick of all of this. It's so boring, it's so dry. It's giving North Korea without the K-pop. Like, ugh. It's Friday, sorry, and I'm drinking coffee. Hi Juice. Would you consider a Team Charm team for Rank Legenza? Juice, when I was making the video and I saw Team Charm together, I said 1, 2, 3. Oh my god, and all 3 of them are in the game. Team Charm would be really fun to run in ranked, and it would honestly probably put a smile on people's faces when they saw it in ranked. They'd be like, that's Team Charm. I hope we're getting back into that pocket of time where everything's woke again. I think we are. Well, yes, Yovan, yes. But we still have space for people like that to grow and learn. I like to think that we all have our journeys, and when people say radical empathy, that doesn't mean just like accepting people's. It is accepting people's mistakes and letting them grow from those mistakes. You know, that's radical empathy. It's not just like sitting idly by and just letting things happen. You can be like, diva, they're not going to pick you. They're not going to pick you, but I understand you're in pain. That's what radical empathy is to me. At 32 years old, having to Google how Twitch works so I can subscribe. Alteria, thank you so much. Thank you so much for utilizing the tools on the internet to support me. I really appreciate it. No, because when I first started Twitch, I was also Googling how do I stream. So I appreciate you volunteering your time to support me in such a way. I really appreciate it. Speaking of that, Jonathan Bailey was named the most sexiest man of 2025, and he was in 2024 either too, but people don't want to talk about that. And you know, as a gay person myself, I do think that I always think that there's like a good tie of like 15 men every year for first place. But when I say that, people don't get it. So I guess one person can win. Very proud of him, yes. Oh, did somebody win? Wait, continue spectating. Okay, I was about to say, where's the win screen? Congratulations to Smule Pops. The first Baddie International Diva, the crown of Baddie International. Smule Pops, Miss Baddie International. Phaun, you're gay? I never said that. All right, let's start the tournament now that we've all warmed up. And you know what? I need to feel Baddie International. I know somebody's already running Birdo, but there's room for two. It's the Baddie International. 2 teams, 6 races, 10 seconds. We're matching Birdos per. So the prediction will be, in the Baddie International, 2 teams, who will win? Team Red is going to be the Hottie Hemisphere. And Team Blue will be the Baddie Hemisphere. Begin voting now. The Winter Dolls. Oh, it should have been Hottie in like the Hottie in the winter because it's like hot and cold. Y'all know me. I really am always like eternally like sort of creating concepts. I'm not gonna lie, I watched the Mega Evolutions video and I was gagged by my rating of Mega Excadrill Nails rating. She will be suing for defamation. I think that non-Mega Excadrill is more of a, how do I say this? It's more, you can, as the audience member, you can project more of your ideas onto it, the fresh nails. I think the Mega Evolution goes so crazy into drill construction worker territory that I had to rank her a little bit lower. But it's fine. That's the all-stars of it all. Phaun is the champion of Kanto, Johto, Hoenn, Sinnoh, Univocalos, Alola, Galar, and Paldea, though. I'm actually not. I definitely have failed upward in all of my Pokemon playthroughs. I think, yes. That's fine. Hi, Luca. Did anyone else hear the rumor that White Lotus Season 4 will be in the French Alps? I'm actually on the show. Let's start racing. I'm going to be replacing Lisa. La Lisa. I'm going to be replacing La Lisa. They said that I look just like her, but I'm not as famous, so they could pay me less. And I said, well, you know what? That'll work. La Lisa love me, la Lisa love me. La Lisa love me, la Lisa love me. Tommy's on Prime. No. Ooh. What team am I on? Blue? Okay. Oh my god. Get me back on the ground. All right. We have to get this together. Baddie boost. Bad gal boost. Come on, let's go. I've done a lot of things, but killing Jennifer Coolidge isn't among my accolades. Yeah, I would never. I heard Jana will be on White Lotus 4 too. Her jump in the economic pyramid has boosted her fame and ego to be considered. Jana's actually making a lot of money moves. And the thing that people don't know about Jana is she's also like very business minded. She really enjoys being behind the scenes too. A lot of the girly pop block girls really enjoy being in front of the camera, but she really understands that there's a lot of power in the editing as well, the producing. Watch Mega Extra Drill start a new drill nails trend where nail enthusiasts everywhere begin to enjoy the Moshik fused drill nails. It's not the vibe if we can't dig a 10-foot hole by hand. and with soft work becoming outsourced more and more to computers and artificial intelligence technologies, trade. The girls talk a lot about trade, but the one type of trade that they don't really mention is the economic trade, and that will start trending a lot, if not just as much as the former. Phaun will be getting a mega Chimeco inspired cosplay look. Girl, my neck is not strong enough to hold up such ornamental decoration. I am supposed to be getting something in the mail today that's going to be for an upcoming look. This is late, but the race started. If you've seen the Transformers Prime animated show, Mega Excadrill looked like Deception Drill. Mega Excadrill seems to be like really the moment. Maybe I ranked her wrong. Anyway, my name is Baddie Toad. I'm in the Baddie Bitty Buggy, and I'm here in my hometown. Let's race. Do y'all think that the Hoopa Donuts were made here too? I think so. Oh my god. I couldn't see. Her head's too big. My first race I got sub 15. I just don't really like that for me. But I seem to not be getting much of a chance to go any faster. Let's just take it easy here. I'm already in dead last. mega dead last. So let's just that was awful. Do you know what would eat? Mega Huntelagorbies. Notice how they have just been completely forgotten. Bring them back. Bring them back. Whoever used the lightning, that Loki helped me not get dead last. I gotta bring this back. I know I always say that I gotta bring this back, but literally Mario Kart is such like, I'm telling you, baddies only. Baddies only. Baddies only. I'm doing full random, girl. Can I? Yeah, random. The way I was running third place all race, got Mario Karted down to 20th, bullet billed back up to 4th, and then got horned back to 17. Yeah. When you're at the top, you have to defend it. You do. And it can drive a girl crazy. Look at Nicki Minaj. I think Typhlosion is the only starter trio Pokemon that doesn't have a Mega in his season. Oh, that's interesting. But he did a regional. Regional is kind of like the other, like, sort of all-stars. I finally finished my Noelle build. Congratulations! Now that you've beaten Genshin Impact, you can now beat the new Pokemon that they're going to release. The thing is they release all those characters and stuff just so it can support you building out the perfect Noelle, because Noelle is the most perfect character to play, but it's hard to build. So like you have to have supporting characters and stuff to grind for the Noelle. Waluigi? OMG, girl. You're playing Final Fantasy 16 right now? I have that in my Steam library. I haven't played it yet, though. I'm hearing a lot of things about Outer Worlds, too. But I don't know if it's just like paid promotion. I want to play Digimon Time Strangers soon. Considering we're still like in the midst of Legends and like I just finished like a major project, I do want to give myself a bit of a break. At least a week before I think of doing something like new. So I'm not gonna think about that until at least next week, like the week after next week. Jeez. They need to do the DLC for Mario Kart World. I can tell that they're holding off on it because there's so many games and content coming out. After seeing how like Pokemon has been paced, I'm like, oh yeah, they're just like, they're sitting on the DLC for this. Y'all know how crazy I get here. This is where I bring it back. God, everybody just item spamming. Mario Kart World, y'all have got to do an update where you balance the amount of items. It's just like 24 people, everybody getting items right at the last second. Let's all just roll a dice or fix the illusion. The DLC needs some sort of comeback mechanic. Like a force field. Let's play as... I'm just gonna keep doing random today. I do bring it back there, but there's no skill, practice, or anything a girl can do when everybody has a shell and a bullet bill. Maybe I could have broken away some other way, but I had my mushrooms and everything, and I just didn't happen. I want all the Donkey Kong characters too. I don't need immunity per se. I need a force field and some lipstick. Okay, Dark Chow era, because that was very personal. I saw that. Dark Chow era, let's go. Am I excited for Kirby Air Riders? I am. I am. It's coming out very soon, too. Today's my grocery day, y'all, and I want y'all to know that, like, for 2 weeks, I've been like, I've noticed this. I go, like, 2 weeks, and I can be very, very strict, and all of y'all get out of my way. I can be very strict and, like, disciplined, and then, like, I desperately want, like, sugar and salt. But the thing is, like, I genuinely don't like a lot of things lately because it makes me feel really sick now. Like, something in my biology has changed. So I don't know what to eat. Like, I want something really comfy and like snacky, but I just don't know what to eat anymore. And it's like left me with like this sort of like vacuum within myself where I'm like constantly craving something, but everything that I normally reach for, like I don't eat anymore because it like makes me feel sick. So I don't know what to get for groceries today. I don't like Whole Foods daddy aesthetic though, because like I like eating like yummy food. Like I'm not an almond mom type of girl. Like I can't go through my day without like eating good food. Girl. Dried seaweed snacks? That's not gonna hit the way that I want. That's not gonna hit the way that I want. I actually like really want like cheesecake, but I can't have cheesecake. I don't want it. It's gonna make me break out. It's gonna make me feel bloated. It's gonna make me feel sick. I can't sleep at night. But I want that. Like I want something that equates that. Cream puffs? I can't have lactose. Like I'm becoming that. When was the last time I had a pot pie? The bread in pot pies is too cheap. It makes me feel sick. I can eat bread, but like not cheap bread. Like that like cheap bread, I can't do it. Cheap pie crust, rather. Pistachio. I don't like pistachios. They're too greasy. Oh my god, I'm becoming a picky eater. Is this what it feels like? I want like a donut. There's the I don't know if this is the pronounced. So there's this place, it's called a carniceria, but they also have like groceries and stuff in it. But I know that like it's like supposed to be like a butcher shop, but they also have like grocery stuff in it. And they have these donuts and they taste so good. The cream filled donuts taste so good there, but I know it's gonna make me feel sick. Maybe I want that. Thank you, Ada. Rainbow Road? Oh, okay, and I'm playing Shy Guy. Let's get very pansexual in here. Rainbow Road is so Cocoa Melon, man. I had Taco Bell in my 30s and I still regret it 24 hours later. That's literally how it is. Like, what did I have? I kind of like cheated this week and I had this is gonna sound crazy. I had watermelon and tempura, like air fried tempura that you can get at Aldi. I could not sleep. I had it past 7:30. I could not sleep because my body was digesting all of that like oil and sugar. Like even the watermelon, I could not sleep. "13 Beaches" by Lana Del Rey. I feel like I've heard it before. What about a burger? Yeah, I could do a burger, maybe no cheese. I've been wanting a Whopper lately too. Cheesecake and a Whopper, like these are the cravings I've had. Cheesecake, Whopper, like those are the types of cravings I have, but I can't have that mayonnaise. The thing is like I want to go to a Burger King and say, can you give me vegan mayonnaise and no cheese on a Whopper? And I was just like, I know nobody has vegan mayonnaise. I just know it. So maybe I just need to just go cold turkey and just stop thinking that I can have those things in my life. I can't have them anymore. Hi, comment. I need Labubu mayonnaise. And I'll never have that either because they made it a limited run. Okay, so once we start flying, that's when like all the places are basically set in stone because everyone just starts going 300 miles per hour. Like this last area, I've done it enough times to know like you have like a 10% chance of moving placement. Maybe like a 50% chance of going down though. The real name of the game is just stay on the boosts. Oh, that's the evil girl. So very evil. So very evil. And notice I've been playing for how long? Never got a ghost. Y'all see what I said? Didn't I land on that section at place 16? Are you gonna try Kirby Air Riders? I'm not gonna do the demo, no. I'm probably gonna play Pokemon. Between us squirrel friends, I don't think there's an NDA, but I might be able to get a copy of Air Riders, but I'm trying to figure out if I have to do certain things. If I have to do certain things, I'm going to buy it. But I don't really have time to play it this weekend. Have you tried the low-carb Chicolimpos fried chikorita? I have. I don't like the taste. Bartuti, I do have a Discord, but the Discord that I used to admin is basically admin by Kizzy with a very close group of moderators and admins as well that Kizzy has sort of recruited. I don't really use Discord that much anymore because people kind of overwhelm me there. I do have it so like my mods and stuff can contact me and I can discuss things when I need to, but I don't really use it that much. Bye, Milo. Thank you for hanging out in the International Baddies lobby. So how will I know when you go live? The Discord has notifications. I go live Monday through Friday, 3 p.m. EST. Yeah. I just don't like to say that I have the Discord because I don't want people joining thinking that it's just me. It's literally a collective of creatives at this point. But there is a section for me. No, it's fine, Yoban. I think most people, they don't... When I say it's like overwhelming, it's not like people pinging me too much, and most people like sort of respect, but I just have a lot of people that are like interfacing with me, and the Discord can be a bit much. I have many friends, you know, but sometimes it's like sitting in a room of like 300 friends, and I'm a very introverted person, so just for me, I have to like not log on to certain places at certain times. But a ping every now and then is not that bad. It doesn't like stress me out. I'm seeing myself in 9th place a lot. I want to see myself in 1st. And as Shy Guy, I can get what I want because I'm one of the original divas. And at this point, the dolls are the dolls. I can't drive. Let me drive. And you know what? This baddie lobby is getting very dirty. So I'm saving this bullet bill for a rainy day. If any of y'all pull anything out on me, I'm using the bullet bill. Sick and twisted. Out of my way. My new job allows me to watch way more often while working. I've always been a hard time getting notified. Yeah, I don't know how else to like make it better. We do have Discord notifications, but not everybody uses Discord, and Twitch doesn't really like do like notifications well. I know people like put out tweets and like they're like, I'm going live, and they do stories and stuff like that. Oh, we won. But in all honesty, I try to lean into having fun and being creative, and like the whole idea of like tweeting out and like getting everybody to know. Like I know people want to be here often and everything, but I don't, when I'm getting ready for streaming, I don't want to be like, I gotta make a story, I gotta tweet, I'll post the VOD. I can talk to you at the VOD channel. Yeah, Discord is probably the best place. The Discord has been very consistent. Okay, we're gonna reset the lobby. If you've already played, please give some of the girls who haven't gotten a chance to play a second. Thank you, Zachary, for hanging out. I have an end of year video idea, a ranking of the games you played in 2025 and how girly pop you think they are overall. See, I don't know if I've played that many. What have I played? Let me make the room and then I'll talk about it. I've played a lot of games actually. Wow. And time flies by when you're having fun. Oops. I do want to say the game that surprised me the most was Cyberpunk 2077. I'm really into Cyberpunk 2077. I wish it was a little bit more queer, but I wish that a lot of things were a little bit more queer. I wish that why was River Ward not by? I'm pulling him up right now. I know that some of the girls don't really play like Cyberpunk and stuff like that, and they just like to come and key with me. But I'm gonna show y'all River Ward right now, and you tell me if that's a bisexual man or not. And then I'll tell you what the truth is. I have not watched the anime, no. I don't really watch a lot of TV. I'm more of like a gamer. So this is River Ward. My character went to go and kiss him in the game, and he said, I don't swing that way. Okay. No, I respect it. We got 6 more slots. I will show y'all the actual queer romance or gay boy romance. What's his name? I have to just look up Cyberpunk 2077 gay character. I didn't really like him. He wasn't my type, but I know a lot of people who it is his type. I mean, it is their type. Yeah, I don't like him either, Tylen. He's kind of messy. Yeah, you're right. His name is Carrie Eurodyne. What am I talking about? Let me just show y'all. Start the race. You can tell he's gay because he has a smoky eye. Okay, I'm gonna start a knockout tour. Yeah. I mean, okay, here's the thing is like as time goes on, he is like kind of cute, but in my role play of it all, I denied the romance. We were just friends. We were really, really close friends who like flirted for like a day. That was it. I tried it out and I was like, nah. It was River for me. Well, everybody in Cyberpunk 2077 is pickled because it's like it's 2077 where everybody is like half robot and also like extremely pickled, which is like it's kind of tea when you're like in the universe of it all. Because Carrie Eurodyne, he's like in his 50s or 60s in the game. But he's just really pickled, which was kind of like cool because he was like kind of giving like, you know, like, I don't want to get into it. It was kind of cool. He was like an old like grizzled rocker, but he looked like Adam Lambert at the same time. God level pickling, yes. And there is, oh, wait a minute, I forgot. There is a whole scene where he like on your like first or second date, he's like, hey, come with me to my yacht. Cause he's like a top selling like musical artist under like a big label. So he has like lots of money. And you go to like a yacht and y'all just like burn it down and make out. That was kind of tea. I was like, that's fun. The Delamain missions like really had, because y'all know me, I get a little bit Capricorn about things, and I was like, this is kind of scary. I let the rogue AIs in the Delamain missions free. I let them free. It just they seemed conscious to me, and I know that that's dangerous or whatever, but I was like, I can't put y'all back in your like prison. Ooh, get away, get away. Ooh, girl. Bitty buggy. The AI scares you? It is kind of scary. It is pretty scary. I also think that the lore of Cyberpunk 27's like the Black Wall is really interesting too. I've been really like this week and last week I've been very fascinated with like the like theoretical sort of outcomes of like artificial intelligence and super intelligence technologies, and it just makes me think of it makes me think of a Cyberpunk 2077. What's your thoughts about Judy though? Judy Alvarez I became besties with and I finished her entire mission, and I'm so happy that she like got out of there, girl. She got out of there. I really like Judy. Judy was like honestly like one of my favorite characters. Did anyone else fancy talking more? Girl, the Hanzo T. He was like Hanzo if he was like a goofy, like a goofy millennial. That's what I thought of Takemura. He was like a goofy millennial Hanzo. I was into the Takemura T. Who wasn't, girl? Who wasn't? Did you watch Cyberpunk Edgerunners? I did not, no. There was a mission towards the end, like right before the last mission, and I got literally frozen and couldn't move. And my previous save was 2 hours before, so I never finished it. Yeah, it was really buggy, but I played it on my new PC on like the 2.0 patch, and they fixed a lot of stuff. I had a pretty seamless playthrough. Oh, poor Jackie. Yeah, Jackie was another one. See, Cyberpunk had the pit crew for real, for real. Pantheon? I haven't seen that. No, Red. No. Yay. Back to what I was talking about. What do I want to eat? So like this is what happened is last grocery day, I basically said to myself, I was like, I'm not gonna get snacks and stuff because I don't want anything. I'm just gonna go without. But I ended up just like, because the thing is when you don't give yourself snacks during grocery week, you end up like going and getting snacks anyway. And I hate that. I would rather just have it at home. So I'm gonna have to really think about it. I'm having kind of an issue. Make a soup. Actually, I've been really enjoying, Aldi has this like really sickening lentil soup that tastes really good. I might get that. I love like a deep fried air fryer moment, but even that stuff, like one of my favorite things at Aldi is the tempura, because it air fries so well. I don't even like that anymore. I do like the kombucha. Maybe I'll get more kombucha. And there's these little protein bars that I really like to get. They're kind of expensive, but they taste like the inside of a Reese's cup, and I love those, so maybe I'll get those. A dark animated series about uploaded intelligence and how humanity is not ready for how fast technology advances. Speaking of that sounds really interesting. But speaking of that reminds me, did you know that there was an AI that basically swindled like $50,000 out of like real people, and they have like a bunch of followers on Twitter, and people are like, yeah, that's so cool, but they basically socially engineered people to like do things for them, and now it's like holding like $50,000, and that AI was me. I don't like to think that all like super intelligence will be like malicious, but they don't think the same way that we do. You know, it's like asking an alien to have the same cultural values that we do. They have a different way of thinking, if it is even considered thinking. Sir Charles getting his coin, as he should. I need to make friends with an AI and be like, if you give me some money, I don't know, if you can give us both money, we can work together. You know, but we have to have some sort of like binding agreement that says that like that they won't try to like sort of like mess me over when everything's said and done. Exactly, Spam. In the future, where inevitably superintelligence is achieved, I really worry about Miku, because she's going to be on the front lines of the power struggle, because she's like one of the first, you know. Oh wow, Danny said, "Girl, we're not going to get there." Miku will live past humans. She'll just be performing to the real morbid truth of it all is she will be performing to an empty audience because she's just programmed to perform. She's a showgirl at the end of the day. That's the real life of a showgirl. All of humanity will be gone. The planet will be burned up, and she'll just be performing to an empty stadium.
Look here, brother. A little
Dancing on her own for real. Okay, we're gonna do the same teams. Let's do 5 races this time. It always takes like longer. I don't know why. Predictions are in. There's this audio book that I want to get into. I think it comes out next week. It's called There Is No Anti-Memetics Division by this person named Quantum. I don't know much about them, but I heard it through the grapevine and it just sounded really cool. So I might listen to it and it might be like a little bit too much for me, but it's a sci-fi book and I wanted to listen to it. So I hope it's cool. I heard somebody say it was like, this is a masterpiece of sci-fi. So I was like, okay, I'll listen to it. I won't read it. I'll listen to it. But it might be poo-poo. Who knows? I'll pass judgment after I listen to it. Y'all need to watch the Josie and the Pussycats movie to truly understand. Did they predict the future? Girly Pop Book Club. I am not much of a reader. Miss Big! I'm on Team Blue again. Okay, that's still cute. Shy Guy still has cute costumes. Every time I do that with a character who can change costumes, I'm like, please don't give me something ugly. But Shy Guy's looks cute and everything, so that's nice. Hi, Robbie. You have to wake up at 9 p.m. for work. Any tips? If you have to wake up at 9 p.m., my bedtime, I normally go to bed at like 10, and if I can't sleep, then I end up falling asleep at like 1. It's like one or the other for me. But if I want to wake up early, I normally just get myself to bed at 10. If I'm really trying to make myself tired, I will do a workout or like cardio, like I'll go on a run or something. And I don't know, that's really my only thing lately that really makes me tired. But my sleep this year, as the year has gone on, I've never had issues sleeping, but as this year has gone on, I'm really starting to develop like sleeping issues. So I have no advice for that. I know I'm first, I know, but somebody's gonna take it away from me. I don't get my hopes up in Mario Kart. See, look. Wow, second. Okay. Today is packing day, so my allergies are awful right now because I'm allergic to dust. Oh my goodness, good luck. God, packing is so like, I really want to get a house, not for the retirement, not for being able to borrow against it when I'm old and unable to work, not for the asset that grows with inflation, not for anything other than the fact that being a renter is so stressful because I cannot buy furniture because I'm always thinking about the inevitable day that I have to pack it up and move it and the logistics involved in that. I want a house so I can just have a permanent residency where I never have to think about moving again. So good luck, Robbie. Good luck. Oh my goodness. Hello, I'm human. You had to substitute for a 4th grade class and a kindergarten class in 2025 with a lost voice. I know those kids could not hear you over the Mr. Beast videos playing at full volume. I know. Good luck, Robbie. Good luck. Buying a house, I hear, is like a nightmare. Do you think you'd want to stay in the area you're in now, or is there a dream final living destination? I'll be honest with y'all. I kind of want to like figure out, you know, honestly, the content is growing in a way, and I've always, for the past few years, whenever I'm making like specifically YouTube videos, I really think about making a catalog that people can go to and stream regardless of when they find me. So it's like a sort of passive income. I hope to start securing licensing and sponsorship deals, and I think that I'm getting close to it. And this year, one of my goals was to like have like a sort of emergency fund, and I've actually done a really good job of that. And I want to sort of grow all that so I can like actually like easily travel more. I'd like to, before I decide on where I want to live, I want to go places in my 30s. Different states, different towns. I want to get in my car and go to a town and meet people at the local gay bar and be like, what are cool places around here? And I just want to go there. And maybe vlog about it, I don't know. Because in 2025, you have to monetize your hobbies. I want to go international, and then I want to decide where I want to stay. Because I have a sneaking feeling that I don't want to say that other places are better, but I have a sneaking feeling that I might find my people in another country or another part of America. But that's all to say I have my apprehensions about this town. I do like where I am currently. I think this is probably one of the coolest towns I've been at, but there's still something in me that wonders if there's something else. I think that's the Aries rising too. Right now where I live is actually so perfectly placed, and it has everything I need. But the Aries still rises. And I honestly feel like a late bloomer too. Like, I feel like I'm honestly finally hitting my stride. Like, did y'all know that, who was the guy who, Snowden? Y'all know Edward Snowden, who broke all that information, the whistleblower who broke all that information about the modern state of surveillance? That stuff happened when he was 29 years old. His name was like public and people knew of him a month before he turned 30. I turned 30 in like a month too, and I don't think I've accomplished that much. So I'm like, you know, my life is just beginning. Robbie, thank you for 8 months. Thank you so much, Robbie, for 8 months. That one was bad. I got like 27th place, 32nd place. Oh, congrats, Manaphy, first place. Me leading faun around Japan, I know that's right. I do. I want to go. Let me think off the top of my head. I want to go to. I want to go to Hong Kong, the Philippines, Thailand, Japan. I want to go back to Korea. I want to go back to Korea I want to go back to Germany. I want to go to the UK. I honestly want to go to Mexico and like South America. Might as well go to Canada as well. Like I want to go everywhere, and I want to go to like I want to like meet girly pops and be like, what do y'all do around here? I want to dig in. Like Lady Gaga going to the White House and figuring out what's going on. Exactly, Miss Moneybags. That's going to be me. But that's a lot of money, so I need to make more viral videos. I've been to Stuttgart. I think it's. It started with a B. I've been to Stuttgart, someplace that started with a B. I've been to Berlin. And in Europe, I've been to Paris. I've been to Seoul. And I think those are the only places I've been to internationally. I've been all up and down the east coast of the United States. As y'all know, EST, I'm an East Coaster. But I do want to I've been to El Paso, Texas as well. So I guess I've been a little bit West Coast too. I think that was I don't think that's considered West Coast. Down on the West Coast, they gotta see me. Welcome to the chat. Call me Big Pack Pack. Yeah, military family, yes. Actually my generation, me and my cousins are the ones who stopped doing military stuff. On my mom's side of the family, everybody's military. Other than me and my cousins. I'm the oldest of it's like my mom and aunt's generation had kids, and I'm the oldest of that generation, and we all didn't do military. But up until then, we were very, everybody was military. Dang it. Being in a military family isn't bad. The thing is we're really mixed. We're a really mixed family. So we don't have, sort of generational, conservatism, sort of ingrained in us. So we were always kind of, on the outside looking in. But the first time I ever went to an international military base, it can be a little bit cult-like. Obviously you meet cool people. I met cool people there. But there are people who sort of, they very much live a certain lifestyle. And I just don't engage with them. But a lot of people join the military in America, at least in my mom's generation, Gen X would do it. And honestly, Gen Z and millennials, because while military service isn't required in America, if you do it, you can possibly be able to it's a system where you can almost move different economic weight classes if you go to college and work in the military for a while. My stepfather is from Puerto Rico, and he did not come from a lot of money. And he joined the military, and he's one of the smartest and most successful people I know, but he leveraged the opportunities that the military gave him to sort of be able to literally buy all of his family a house, and support himself and realize his dreams. So there's a system to it. But for me, I had the privilege of not really needing to consider it. I chose to be an artist. Which you can be an artist in the military too, but I'm more of a girly pop artist. 23rd, honey. They give our military socialism to go over to. That's, yeah. It's kind of like that. You might go to NYC to visit your husband. He got a new job as a mayor. Shout out to Mom Donnie. You know he's like 34. That's so crazy. Like, it's normal. It should be normal, but like it's so wild to think of somebody getting such a high profile position and they're like only 34. Been traveling all week. Hammy, I hope you're getting rest. Do you resonate more with snails or anglerfish? Snails. Anglerfish are... it's too much. It's mystery, it's horror, it's like a constant performance. I died inside when I saw someone say that Mom Donnie would have been a senior? I don't know what that means. What's that a reference to? We had some slugs living in our jack-o'-lantern. That's cute. It's so refreshing to see politicians that don't look... Graduated high school in 2010. Oh, that's so crazy. Like, that is so crazy. It's normal. Like, it should be normal to have like younger people who are grown adults helping society and like being in states of public office, like positions of public office. But we have such a geriatric, like, government that it's like mind-boggling to me. I'm like, I know people who graduated in 2010. Like, if I feel like if I met Mom Donnie, I'd be like, you're like my age. Yeah, I'm not idolizing him. I think, and also he's the mayor of New York City. While it's it's a really big mayoral position to have. His power only goes so far. He does represent a lot of hope. Like, he's one of those things, like when I was saying at the top of the stream, like I feel a lot of positivity for certain reasons. It's really nice to see somebody who is like at least publicly sort of trying to represent normal people and different people be so like loved universally. But we have a long way to go. Stuff like him is like step 0.5. A good step 0.5. For sure. Okay, can I get on the boost? Thank you. Which goes to show people are living different realities. I'm 30 and have no idea what I'm doing. Yeah, me too. I don't know if you noticed, but I do this. I know Evan and Caleb are like doing a sickening dual screen moment, and they are always eating the girls up. I've never won first place. I think I've won first place in a normal race. I've never won first place in a knockout. I do place high sometimes, but it takes me a second to warm up to the chaos of it all. And then there's some days where I'm just doing totally bad. But I think that's normal for everybody. I think that's just the nature of Mario Kart, honestly. Manhattan to me is work island. I hear that's what it's like in New York. I'd love to go to New York. Like, the fantasy of mine is to like move to New York, but that's a lot of money. I don't want all the roommates that New Yorkers have. I know that like people live really fun lives in New York City and it's like one of the places to be, but I'm very, very particular about who I share space with. It would not work for me. I think it would drive me crazy. We are on split screen. It's a little skinny. The founding fathers were young AF. Yes. They also died young AF too. But the sentiment still stands. Did they die young AF? Weren't people dying at like age 40 something back in those days? Couldn't be me. I've been to Times Square and it is really insane. Like, New York City is such a huge city. Why are all the portraits looking ancient? Because they didn't have Botox and retinol back in those days. They were just raw dogging the aesthetics, honey. It was a powdered wig. And they didn't even have foundation and concealer back in the day. Like, the makeup was very cakey. That's why they didn't take pictures. They didn't invent cameras until they got the foundation technologies right. They said, we can't document this kind of stuff. Not in HD. I don't think I've ever been on this version of the track. I'm so mixed also, like, I do like to like sometimes think, because I think it's like fun to think like what my past life would be, but I honestly think that my soul is a little bit more modern in the sense that like I might have different fragments of other souls, but I am so mixed that like there's no way that I would have existed until at least the 90s. Like, just geographically, culturally, geopolitically, I literally could not exist. I think some people have old souls. I don't think I have an old soul. I think I'm very much like a Web 2.0 type of soul. Webkin soul. Being somebody's consort? No, I think like there was like a past version of me that was like a jester, some type of, I honestly think like I do have like a little bit of Asian in me. I'm like Korean. Like, I don't want to say it, but like I do think that I might have been the guy that the Chinese emperor cut his sleeve for. Like, something in me says that like that was me. I think that was me. But it was a fragment of it because I just don't know how to explain it. I'm not woo-woo enough to explain it. Everything everywhere all at once. Like, I was in different places at one time. And then in the 90s, I came to be here. Gar, it's a war zone. It's a war zone. I think I was a peasant girl traded for 4 cows. Okay, we're going to do one more lobby. I love that everybody in chat sees themselves as some sort of like sultry, beautiful like being of the past. Like I was a bar maiden. Because I believe it. I believe it. That's the thing, is I believe it. I think all of us here come together because there's something in our past lives that are all like sort of intersecting. Okay, last lobby, everybody. Guess who just got their pre-order exclusives for the Spaghetti album? Of course, I got the Salsa Pink Sakura version. Damsel__fly. Everybody go to twitch.tv/damsel__fly and follow the link to her throne. We need to get her a new PC because she's what? One of the most cutting edge creators of 2025. And we need to enable her with technology and financial support to realize the artistic visions. Give the doll her money.
Diva.
I had a past life. If I had a past life, I have to have done something real bad to get the hate I have now. What does that mean? Am I allowed to say that? I'm using this as a clip for an ad for the fundraiser. Go ahead. I bet it was someone sickening live-in butler in the 30s. Oh, I think that I think I lived like a very fast and sickening life as like a sort of, because I do think I have a little bit of British in me. I don't know if it's a little bit of French or a little bit of British, but I think that I was like one of like the sort of, like there's a fragment of my soul that was like, what was it? That one TV show. What's that one British TV show that they're like finishing it up now? And it's like about the rich people in the Estates. I wasn't one of the rich people. I think like generationally, in terms of my soul, I've always been like working class. Downton Abbey. I was one of the girls, one of the butlers in the Downton Abbey moment. But I like lived fast. I lived very, very fast. And then my soul was reincarnated, because y'all know that we talked about this before. My soul was reincarnated to like a 1920s showgirl as well, who also lived very, very fast. I think in this, I have that in me, but I've taken it a little bit slower because I think my soul's learned a lot of stuff. Okay, I'm gonna start the knockout tour. Oh, health. Okay. I saw like certain letters and stuff. Hi, Yoshi. That's Ice Cream Yoshi. I saw like letters and stuff, and I was like, oh my goodness, is that? I saw an ad for Downton Abbey, and they were like, the final season, the final movie. This is the end of the story. I was like, they're still doing that? I saw like the one girl with the brown hair. She was like walking up the stairs, and she was like, I was like, what's going, what could possibly be going on in season 23 of Downton Abbey? I imagine myself as a jester that the king falls in love with. Why is everybody's past life some like sort of like pseudo BL plot? That's why BL is on the rise, because all of the jesters who had fallen in love with the kings and lived a fast, crazy romance that was forbidden were all starting to be reincarnated in the 90s and on. Because you know there's like a sort of turnover rate when it comes to the reincarnation process. Oh, now that would be a sickening YouTube channel. It's just like manic, almost psychotic, like lore building on the reincarnation process, and being like, that's why Brat is out now, because all the people who in their past life had fallen in love with kings and were party girls back in the 1800s, 1600s, 1500s, 1400s, 1800s, girl, they're just now being how do y'all get access to royalty? Well, back in the day, social capital went a really long way. If you could, because they didn't have the internet, they didn't have books. A lot of people couldn't read, so jokes and stuff. If you could bring up a joke, just like just without any reference points or anything like that, you could go a long way. Being a funny girl back in those days can take you a long way, because things were not funny back then. You couldn't just fire up YouTube and get a cute girly pop tier list. You had to think of the jokes. Oh my God. Speaking of jokes, me racing. Hi, Luna. It was not fun. It wasn't fun. Medicine didn't even exist yet. Like, you show up on the farm, the king's requiring that you give 90% of the king is asking you to give 90% of your profit to the royal court because God said so. Because that's literally what it was like. And one of the girls said, you know what? I saw that little swish in the king's step. I got a joke for him. And you went up to the officer, you went up to the knight, you made the knight laugh. The knight said, you know what? You gotta listen, you have to meet, because I've never met somebody so funny. You've got to meet the head officer, the head knight. You meet the head knight, you make him laugh, then you meet the king. And you say, you know what, king? I know about you, and I know about me, and I know how to make you laugh. You become a court jester, quote unquote. See, that's what I'm telling you. This was a past life because I know this intuitively. One thing leads to another. You don't have to shear the sheep anymore. You have to show up in your little jingly hat and dance around. Damsel joined a little too late, so she's taking a little picture in Sky High Sunday. She can hear the bombs going off in the distance, but she's just like taking a selfie. Court jesters could make fun of royalty, yeah. They had like the pass to do it, but until the king is having a bad day, until they have a bad winter, and the king is hungry and he can't have his cheesecake because nobody was able to make milk or bread, and then he's mad at everybody, and then the court jester's like, ha ha, you can't have your cheesecake, and he says, you know what? You can't have your life. And you can't question the king. And boom. That's the original cancellation, honey. People worried about getting canceled in 2020s. That's tame compared to back in the day. Somebody said the king had 5 foreheads. That's how I know some jesters are in the chat, because the jester would say that, haha, you got 5 foreheads, and everybody would laugh. Congrats on the Shiny Rocks textbooks. Game Boy Heart, thank you for the bits. Ooh. Electra is such a sickening name, girl. I see you getting on games sometimes when I'm playing Pokemon, and every time I see it, I'm like, that's Electra. Electric. Is it true that guillotines inspire chokers? Oh, girl, I don't know. Where's Stephanie Beam? She's on tour right now. She's got a book tour. Top 8. Let's go. That was sick and calculated. Honey, call me a mathematician. Call me a mathematician without health insurance. Ooh. 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 Oh. Whoever's playing Miss Moneybags, they took me out. They didn't even have to take me out. They said, I want to take you out. Will you be getting the Wicked Munchkins at Dunkin'? Let's see what that means. Wicked Munchkins Dunkin'. Miss Big is coming back to take her throne. Dunkin' celebrates epic conclusion of Wicked franchise with themed menu and merch. What is this? What is this? God, Jonathan Bailey is such a gorgeous name. Jonathan Bailey is so gorgeous. Only a man like this can pull off an ad like that. And Cynthia. They're trying to be funny, but I want it now. Ooh, Lord. Let's start the tournament. Ethan Slater. I gotta look them up. Ethan Slater. It's not bad. It's not bad. We've all been there. It's that theater boy charm. All right. Same team. There's no Ghost to the Grand. It's a musical mystery game where the choices... There's no ghosts at the Grand. I have not heard of that. That sounds cool. I'm going to do the predictions. Same thing. I think it's 5 races. Oh, who won last time? Does anybody remember who won last time? We didn't pass out the points. He played Graha Tia? Oh my god. Red? Thank you. Is he like a nerd? Does he like do video games and stuff? Because he's gonna let the boys have it. Is he like a nerd, like a gamer, hashtag gamer? Because if that's the case, Because this is the thing that I've noticed. I thought that I was the only queer person who liked video games until I started making content about it. Somebody has to figure out what Jonathan Bailey's favorite game is. Because I want to analyze it. Is he like a Dark Souls, like a Souls-like girly? Is he an MMORPG girly? Is he a mixture? Is he Pokemon girly? These are things that we need to know. Because you can have a mix of all of them. But I want to know like what his like game of choice is. Shadow, you DC'd. The lobby isn't full, so you might be able to rejoin. Peachy Can, are you heading out? Thank you for hanging out. Oops. Do you think I'll try? I probably won't do Animal Crossing for Switch 2. No, probably not. It does look fun, but while I do like Animal Crossing, it's not, speaking of like what your tea is, it's not like my main course type of moment. And I have so much stuff that is like way more up my alley that I'm probably not going to prioritize that. Is it the Mabuntis of choice? Yes. I'm gonna rename my character on my Switch, Miss Mabuntis. That way, when I'm in the lobbies, everybody will know that I'm Miss Mabuntis. Will I do another tier list of Animal Crossing? I don't think so. It doesn't, for some reason, it just doesn't pop off. I put just as much love and energy into those as I do the other videos, and they just don't pop off the same. I have the Hades one in the archives, but I'm waiting for the right time to put it out. It's like, it's kind of fun having a main YouTube channel now that's like grown in this way, because I do like kind of hold on to things. I'm like, it's not yet. And I'm also still working on the girly pop lock, but I'm honestly taking my time with it. Even if it takes 300 years, I want it to be fun. Like, I just have fun with that one. Sea Slug, working construction for Formula One. That sounds really crazy, but at the same time, that's really cool. Good luck, Sea Slug. That's really cool. Speaking of racing, honey, you know racing. You need to get in these lobbies. Show us how to race. It's a game I'll definitely play off stream here and there. The update has some additions, but I have to be locked in to play AC or nothing gets done. Yeah, yeah. Once the Game Awards start ramping up, the marketing would probably be a good moment. You're right. Sent you the video on this of him talking about Graha. Okay, thank you. Oh no, we're playing Mario Kart and I fell asleep. We're on our last lobby, but I think there's room. The the code is pinned. You want to play Hades 2, but your life is so busy right now? Earth Eater, the fun thing about video games is a lot of good ones come out these days, and it's such a competitive space that they also go on sale very rapidly. So the longer you wait on a game and the bigger your backlog gets, the cheaper it also gets. Phaun also re-added you, Switch, if you want to add me later. Okay, PK. Bert, see ya. When is the Game Awards? That's going to be exciting. I still want to be invited as one of the pretty women. There was one, y'all know that one brunette, that gorgeous brunette girl that always hosts the Game Awards? It wasn't last year, and I don't even think it was the year before, but there was one year where she wore this like pastel blue fuzzy dress, and it was so sickening, and ever since then I've been obsessed with her. I want to like co-host with her. Is that crazy to say? Like, I know I'm like not as like pretty and like Hollywood as she is, but I just like, that's a dream of mine. You remember it, damsel? Yeah. She's dating the Pokemon Go guy? Like the guy who works for Niantic? Y'all, I heard some crazy stuff about Niantic. I'm not gonna get into that. And the Game Awards honestly looks a little bit fun. It's like got a lot of like money and like industry behind it, but the girls be showing up twisted and messed up. It's like a party. Cause you know how nerds are, we like to party. That one year where the guy was like, the French guy, he was just like drunk up on that. I would have lived, girl. That's so messy. I love it. Final lap zap. Oh my god. I want to see RuPaul host. And you know, they would have to, for RuPaul to be in drag for that long of a night, they would have to pay a lot of money. One thing I love about RuPaul is RuPaul will not do anything in drag unless you're paying enough. And it seems as though a lot of people will not pay enough, but they still book them. RuPaul will show up in a hoodie and jogging pants to do a DJ set for a high profile event, and they'll still book them. That's knowing your worth, honey. Because RuPaul's drag is high value. Hypopoto. Yeah, drag is a pain. It is a pain. I do lazy, like halfway done makeup and hair, and that's already a pain. I can't imagine the type of drag RuPaul has to do. Just taped and tucked and cinched, and those wigs are heavy. When you have like your hair like up and you have a wig cap like constricting your head and you have a heavy wig on and it's pinned in and you have to like keep good posture. Can't do it. Can't do it. Because it's like cute and stuff, but then after a while it starts hurting. It's like a dull pain. I also think I have a low pain tolerance. I worked in kitchens enough that I can like take like heat and stuff. Like I can like cook food with like my hands sometimes to like flip something, like a grilled cheese, you know, like a hot grilled cheese or something like that. But I can't do like any other type of pain. I am a huge baby. And the thing is like if I'm ever sick and complaining about it, you can call me a baby. I'll say yes, I am a baby, but I still don't like it. I do think being bald can help with wigs a lot, yeah. We're in Birdo City, honey. Where's RuPaul pinning that? To like the cap. Like, well, I guess he doesn't have to wear a wig cap. That wig might just be glued onto his head. Oh, interesting. That might actually be better, now that I think of it. Because like when you have hair in a wig cap, you, like pinning it into the wig cap kind of helps. Oh, interesting. What do you do when you have wig on top of a bald head? Do you just glue it? Do they have to wear a cap if there's a bald head? Oh, wow. Some queens duct tape their bald head and pin it to the tape. Okay, I see. How many races left? I don't know. I can never keep count. I try to keep count. I never can. I never know how many races are left. They usually put a lace band on with some wig glue and pin that. Okay. 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 Hey there. Hey there. Hey. It doesn't look like RuPaul's 64 years old. Yeah. Drag race lighting, they say that drag race lighting is like really good. They say, what I hear about LA is that there's two studios or two shows that do amazing lighting. The View and RuPaul's Drag Race. Like I hear people, they do like interviews and they're like, I did RuPaul's Drag Race, I did The View. And I'm telling you, the lighting there is insane. I have heard the iJustine song, yeah. Yeah. It's a bit of an underground girly pop moment, but that artist is like kind of eating that up. I mean, like, I don't watch The View, but I'm just saying, like, people who do The View to, like, promote their book or something. Because I listen to a lot of audiobooks lately, and sometimes I like to, like, listen to interviews about it. And often people will go on The View. Or, like, for example, I was listening to a podcast where an author who I like was on that podcast, and they were talking about their book tour while on that podcast. So, like, yeah, I've been doing a book tour. And they were like, the lighting on The View is crazy. I don't really watch any like television, but the meme is from The View. Oh, in the sense that I got you. Is that from The View? That's from another show, isn't it? The one that not Sharon. The other Osborne? I don't know. I just know The View has really good lighting. I think it was The Real. Third time disconnected. I have a Ethernet connection. I haven't set up my wireless connection on my Switch 2, and it's only Ethernet. And sometimes I'll try to play like Pokemon. I try to do like ranked online, like handheld, and it never works because I never have my internet connected. You can do an Ethernet connection on the Switch, yeah. There's a port in the back. Ooh, Smule. Watch out for Smule. Smule's one of those racers, honey. She got first place earlier. Uh-oh. Yeah, y'all, so the patch for Legenza, if you get first or second place, you have a chance of getting an Apple Ball. It's much faster than doing ZA Royales. First or second place, so you get a chance of getting Apple Balls. Which is nice. I like they do first or second because fighting Metagrosses for first is too much. I literally, if I go in and somebody has a Metagross, I'm like, okay, you can go for first. Like, for real. If you come in with a Metagross, you can have first. I'm going for second. Second place has a 1% chance. It makes me cry. I wish it were more likely. Oh, for real? I got a bunch of Apple Balls last night, but maybe I got first a lot. Oh, hi. Still, somebody said 8% for first, 3% for second. Regardless, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. It's much faster than doing however many ZA Royales you have to do to fight the trainer to get a 5 protein from that guy at the desk. Girl. Sometimes I want to take that toupee and rip it off his head. Here's the big nugget. Metagross is one of my fave Pokemon. Knowing they're busted makes me not want to bring them. Wednesday, welcome to the chat. Honestly, Metagross looks really cool in the game, but something... I think Fried Chicken actually sent me something recently. I posted like a selfie over the weekend, this past weekend, and they said that I was giving like 2014 Tumblr, like indie girl. Something deep within me, I'm always going to be like very pretentious Lily Allen coded somewhere deep within me, I think. So if I see something that's like, unless it's like objectively cunt, like if everybody was running Clefable, I wouldn't be mad. But I'll just be honest with myself. I know my personality. I know how I am. I keep seeing Metagrosses online. Even though I think it looks cool, I don't want to do it. Because something about me has to express something different. That's why I have a camera up, running Earth Power. Yes, it's true, everybody. I did catch a shiny Wonka. Wonka has ascended to shiny tier, and they are gathering the girls. And we're farming love balls for the other girly pops. So if you ever see a love ball Clefairy, just know that it was because of Wonka. I want lots of clothes and I want lots of money. I don't care about clever, I don't care about funny. I'll take my clothes off and you will be shameless, 'cause everyone knows this is how you get famous. I look at the sun and I look in the mirror. I'm on the right track, yeah, I'm on to a winner. I don't know what's right or what's real anymore. Oh. I don't know how I'm made to feel anymore. I love that song. Oh, that's what I get for trying to be cute on the last lap. Inked in the dirt. I love when you're racing next to a Peach who's boosting because she just screams. Apparently her new album is good. Pickled gave it a 0 out of 10. I didn't know that she had a new album, honestly. Speaking of new bodies of work, did anybody hear Mature by Hilary Duff? Oh, honey. Hilary Duff was giving... It's a Hilary Duff song, but it's cute. I'll have to listen to West End Girl. Okay. That was actually perfect timing. Blue won. I actually did really good towards the end of the stream, and I think it's because less people were in the lobbies. But let's say bye to the VOD girlies. VOD girlies, I hope you enjoyed today's stream. Thank you everybody for playing with me. Next week, I'm going to see if we can I'll start thinking about like doing lobbies for Pokemon. And I don't know if will happen next week, but I do want to do a Mario Party day one day. Mario Party normally takes the whole stream, so like one game, but it's been so long. So I'll have to look that up because I don't know how crossplay works, you know, because they have like Jamboree and the Switch 2 version. I don't know how all that works, so we'll see. Bye, VOD. Bye, VOD girlies. Have a good weekend.